And we got bananas in chat from Sass9602, Tiger Eater, Birdie, Spangleboo, Surprise Tulpa, Iloof Cats, Manamen28, Shizuku3158, Paper Cats, Stecky Bananas, Camo J123, Iloof Mycelium there with some mangoes. Put in some mangoes in chat, fair enough. Mangoes and nanas. Mangoes and nanas it is. Let's log in. Let's log in. We got things to talk about this stream, peeps. YouTube changes, and why are X's arms on fire right now? My arms are burning. Burning they are. Do I need any of these materials where we're going? I probably will. I should probably make a list when I'm over there and then come back and get stuff. That's usually the way to do things. That's what I've been experiencing. So all of this stuff. We'll probably need a crafting bench. Yeah. All of that can... Now, where are my rockets? Why have I got no rockets? I can barely believe it. There's no rockets. We've got noises in the ear, though. Tech West has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Schnur1 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. The Jared Baron is here subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, man. Greatly appreciated. And Starry Eyes 313 has resubscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you for the wonderful support, peeps. It's truly appreciated. It's appreciated so much that I'm going to fly through lava for you. I'm going to set myself on fire. It's just the sort of person I am. Trouble says I'm new here. Well, welcome, Trouble. Do we welcome Trouble here? Do we welcome Trouble? I'm not sure. Apparently I do, though. You've been shredding the guitar, says Camo J. Not so much lately. Last couple of days, I've just not really quite found the time. So tomorrow, what I plan on doing is pretty much shredding most of the day. You know, getting some catch up. Now we're heading into Python's area, and for some reason, Python's area causes lag spike. But that's all. That's all it is. When it unloads, it'll be fine. I'll catch a grenade for you, says Iloof Cats. That is one heck of a thing to do. Quite the sentiment there. So yeah, my arms are on fire. I tweaked my arm the other day, and I haven't been weightlifting since. I've been running instead, and I kind of expected it to go straight away. Oh, they've been numbered now. Huh, do you know what I thought to myself? I thought there'd be no harm coming over here because Mumbo wouldn't build something in the most public area of all, since... you know, it would be spoilers, right? But apparently not, because Mumbo went away. Woohoo! And up. Oh, jeez. And down. And, oh, all around. Shake it all around, peeps. I'm very bad at this game and almost died. Okay, that's enough of that. We're not playing anymore. Doesn't SMP stand for Survival Multiplayer? So it's Survival multiplayer. No, it stands for server multi. Actually, no, I think you're right. I think it's survival multiplayer. So we're playing some survival multiplayer, peeps. So yeah, I tweaked my arm. The muscle in question, I've noticed the muscles on my arm. This muscle is like rather large. It like sticks out. So between your shoulder muscles and your elbow, you have like a muscle that wraps over the opposite side of the bicep. I keep forgetting the name of it. I've been trying to remember it all day. There is an exercise where you put your hands on a bench. Your hands are behind you and you lower yourself down. And I can't for the love of me remember what the stretch is called. Triceps, says mate Amargo. Yeah, triceps. And I believe that is the muscle that I've tweaked. So I've slapped an absolute ton of deep heat on it again to try and help it. And then I've done the same to the other arm because of symmetry. It's like, this arm's getting some muscle treatment, so should the other arm. Tricep dips, says oh my god, or OM Gitto Tommy. Wait, oh my god, it Tommy. Jeez, tricep dips. You're absolutely correct. Those are the exercise. I do those in one of my routines, and my triceps are like quite bulky, and it's somewhere underneath the tricep that I feel this tweak, and it hasn't gotten any better. So we're in this area to work on this space down here, and we're also going to rip out some of the mycelium and transform the area. I feel very much in the mood for talking and grinding, so we're going to start off by ripping out some mycelium, peeps. We're waging a war on the mycelium. It's time to get rid of it in this area, I think. You know, so I think there's not much to do other than get my shovel and get a shoveling, basically. We could make it daytime, though. I think making it daytime would be a nice touch. What are you going to do today, X, as Prankster? We're going to work on tearing out the mycelium in this area and the little hardcore hermit's room that I'm standing next to. Those are my plans. Birdie is here, resubscribing for 9 months in a row, saying, "Yay, 9 whole months, a Twitch baby." Wait, a baby? Ew, is there a return for this? Is there a return receipt for this joke? Thanks for all the goofs and gaffs, and not the D word. Never the D word. What? The D word? What's the D word? You are my favourite person. Don't tell others in chat it's a secret. I just read that out loud, Birdie. I've made a big mistake. I've read it out loud. The secret is out. Jeez. Yeah, literally all of this mycelium gonna go. Mycelium be disgusting. It needs to be gotten rid of. Kartolf Jeff says, "Hey Asuma, did you see that Twitch is going to do a Doctor Who marathon with 500 plus episodes? Poggers." I don't know what Poggers is, but I like the sound of that. I would like to see some of the old Doctor Who ones that I saw as a kid. As a kid, I remember, I think one of the ones I saw on TV was one of the less popular Doctors, but it just sort of stuck with me. So there are two rather large memories I have of Doctor Who. One of them is of a forest-like area with these silvery robots that they talk to, and the other one has these green swampy monsters coming out of the sea, and I remember it being really scary as a kid. I must have been like probably 6, 7, 8 years old. I was at the grandparents, and I just remember like that one thing has just stuck with me. And I've never really been able to suss out when it was. Every now and then, you know, do a little bit of searching on the internet. Never really been able to suss it out, you know. I love mycelium, says rude X. You would say that, wouldn't you? You say poggers when something awesome happens, says Prankster. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that that was the thing. But now I guess I do know. Let's steal. Oh, you would be, wouldn't you? I was going to make this cobble. And I'm out. Right, if we fill in like that. Yes, those last 3 that I placed are about to get ripped out. That is the thing, I guess. Poggers is PogChamp's answer to lols, says Jeff. Oh, okay. Different definitions now what Poggers is. Henkel Max is here resubscribing for 6 months in a row. That's half a year. Thank you so much for resubscribing, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying today's live stream as we tear out the mycelium here. It's been terrorising the Hermitcraft server. It's been terrorising it, I'll tell you. Also, we have Lemrock89 resubscribing for 24 months in a row. You know what that means, peeps? That means 2 years of derpage. 2 years of supporting the X. So I appreciate it ever so much, man. I hope you continue to enjoy these streams that we're doing here. I'm looking forward to the future here on Twitch. I've been kind of wanting to stream more lately, especially after today. Should we moan and rant about YouTube? Oh, goodness me, could I moan and rant about YouTube right now? Oh, I could. I could go on all day and night. Who's aware of the latest YouTube drama news as of today? Posted a video about it on my second channel. H3H3 was the guy who brought my attention to it. The Black Ranger PL says, "Oh, we totally should." Yes, I do, says Lemrock. Not me, says Alan. Roman Empire II says, "Yes, moan and rant." Camo J says, #rant. I Love Cats says, "Wait, did they actually do the thing you spoke about?" Oh yeah, they're doing it. It's in beta. It's like a testing. So YouTube does testing by picking out groups of people and rolling out a feature to them and seeing how they respond to it through what their activity is. I don't think they survey or ask people. Here's an interesting thing about people, right? We can have opinions that aren't particularly truthful to our actions. Very common thing for people to do, to believe in something but do something different. Usually these are about minor things that don't mean a lot. So one of the things people commonly do is they say how much they hate and how much they dislike Facebook posting things in a non-chronological order. Well, it turns out that when Facebook does that, the people that use it, the same people that are complaining, use the website a lot more. They are more engaged by it. They are more interactive with it. And this is probably the same with YouTube on the most part. I mean, you can't really deny it that these algorithms are clever and smart, and they do pick out patterns in your browsing and viewing history, and they can know you better than you know yourself sometimes. The problem is, when you tell people, like up front, we're making this change, their reaction to it is a knee-jerk kind of, no, we don't want this change, we want to be in complete control. And so the latest thing that YouTube has done is kind of set off that kind of drama again. I Live Cat says, oh god, that's so stupid. The point of subscription feed is to see your subscribers created posts today. Geez, says I Live Cats. Well, that's the purpose of it, but that purpose may change. And we'll get into that. We've got a noise in the ear, though. Aloba Sykes is here for donation, saying, first donation ever. Just want to thank you for everything you've done. You're something special. Sir Assume. Geez, Sir Assume. I'm just a derp, man. I ain't no sir. Goodness me. I ain't been knighted. I appreciate it, Aloba. Thank you for the lovely message, man. I'm glad you enjoy what I'm doing over here. Hope you continue to enjoy it. And thank you for your contribution and your donation. Hope you enjoy the stream. Surprise Tolpa says, I think YouTube wants viewers to spread across the channels. Watch some X, EFO, Mumbo instead of watching all X's videos. Ah, I like the twist. It's not that they want you to like watch. Well, here's what they want. They want you to spend more time on the website, and people will probably think, I want to see what I'm subscribed to in my subscriber box. And the reality is, if they force feed you suggestions based on algorithms, you will actually spend more time watching the things that are suggested to you than picking out your own things. And if you think about it, it makes sense. They know what you like to watch, they know what piques your curiosity, they know how to send videos to you that will get you clicking on them, right? The thing with the subscription feed is we all expect it to not be that. It is supposed to be, you know, how YouTube originally worked, which is you say, I want to subscribe to this channel, and then you will see the content from that channel. Now, I think it's very important that we at least have something like that left on YouTube, because it gives you a little bit of sanity as a content creator, that there is... Ooh, this might be... Oh, it's just a cave. Thank goodness it's just a cave. I thought there might be redstone and stuff down here for a second then. Whew, panic over. That's the point. Around Tango's thing over there, we've got to be super duper careful. I'm very glad this happened now, because that's something I might not have thought of, right? And now we can be super duper careful over here doing the Tangler. Which, by the way, needs a path connecting to it. And probably something... Oh, well, there you go. There's a reason to, to do this. Let's read a couple of things from chat and I'll go back into it. Togaru Joe is here resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Togaru Joe, I probably butchered your name. Feel free to throw in some butcher a name chats. Butcher a name emotes in chat. I'm getting the words muddled today. That's every day though, isn't it? Lenrock says, yeah, sure, you are the most interactive with Facebook/YouTube if you have to scroll 4 hours to find a post from an hour ago, says Lenrock. I know you're making a joke and you're making a funny. It's a good point. If you want to use it in that way, it makes it tougher. But the point I'm getting at is that, you know, for the average person, like, how often is it that you are on Facebook looking for something specific from an hour ago? It's probably not that often. You know, a friend might say, hey, go check out my post or something. But if you're just casually browsing, it's, you know, like, it works. It's been proven. These algorithms have been very successful in driving engagement, and that's YouTube's strategy, is to drive engagement. In doing so, they're going to annoy and irritate the people that think they don't want that. I'm not saying that they're wrong, just that there is a point to be made that if you're like, this is terrible, I don't want my subscription feed to be tampered with, in practice, you will actually get more engagement out of you. You probably will. Like, I know how I use my subscription feed, right? I look through it and I look at the thumbnails, and a lot of them I don't click on, and I want to see those thumbnails personally, because that's how I make use of it. And I think that's what creators want. They want to be seen, at least. If someone has clicked on subscribe, they want to be seen. If that person doesn't want to watch every video, that's fine. But if you put out new content, things that people might be interested in, you know, these algorithms could potentially just crush that. They could make your content non-existent for some people, because the algorithm deems that person doesn't really watch your stuff even though you're subscribed. And that's what people are fearful of. I'm actually going to let this stuff despawn. I don't think it's going to be useful or needed. As soon as I said that though, I thought, well, maybe we should put the chest somewhere rather than just let it all despawn. Is there like a sneaky chest area that we could have? Let's put it there. Sneaky chest area. Perfect. Just in case it was actually useful for something. Why does YouTube tell us, show us what to watch? We know what we want to watch, says Himbop the idiot. Well, I have just described it a couple of times. The reality is we don't. People like to think they know themselves. It's part of being a human that you build an image of yourself in your head. And you may not take into account some of the things that you do on a day-to-day that are actually perhaps contradictory to some of the things you think about yourself. You know, it's often small and trivial things, but it's a proven thing. You know, X reads his books about the brain, doesn't he? About the brain smarts and all of that. And these things come up time and time again. People are very, like, the reality and the being of being a person is not as straightforward as you think sometimes. And yeah, they've done tests and studies. They find ways of showing that people have this kind of perspective of themselves that's different from what's actually going on. Oh, Cub fans on the server, that's cool. I am also great, says Sveninki. Good to hear you're great, man. Hello, Assuming Chat, how's everyone today, says Sveninki. Just a few messages up. So, so yeah, anyway, let's move on to, like, what is the problem with YouTube doing this? It is communication. They are tampering with something that they should know is really important to their creators, and once again, we have to find out through a random tweet that they may be changing something crucial. They also put in a response to H3H3, just saying, oh, it's just something that we're testing. Now, where they've been testing it, they've been testing it as the I think I framed it as opt-in earlier, that's incorrect. Opt-out. So opt-in and opt-out means if something is added and it's opt-out, it means you have it by default and you have to turn it off. If something is opt-in, you have to turn it on. The way they've been testing it so far is that it's opt-out, which means you will see the other type of feed before you see the chronological one, and that means a large percentage of users will be unaware, or they won't care, or they will forget over time to change it. And it's, yeah, like, YouTube need to take the reaction to some of the decisions and realize this hurts creators, this like upsets them, and we don't want unhappy creators, because unhappy creators will not be able to make as good content, they might leave the platform, and YouTube just, they seem very corporate about everything they do. It's all about driving the visible metrics. Okay, it's very difficult to get the metrics of the happiness of your creators and how will that affect the performance of the website, right? They don't have the answers for that kind of stuff, and so they don't pay attention to it, it would seem. I feel like we should have a special path for Tango here. It's already a home tab, why mess with the subscription tab, says Frisno. Exactly, and they made the home tab the opt-out thing as well. They, like, it used to be the subscription feed first, and they're pushing that, you know, flat system of the subscription feed further and further back. By the way, we have Sleepy Peanut here, resubscribing for 6 months in a row. That's half a year. Thank you so much for your resubscription. I hope you've been enjoying the streams, and I appreciate your support, buddy. Jacko on Hyde says, oh yeah, X, I forgot to ask you a while back. You moved the hut for the Duck Hunt game. Did you move the chest with the lousy Duck Hunt t-shirts in it? Also, sorry if this has been answered before. Yes, I believe I did, and I believe it was literally in the episode where I moved the Duck Hunt that I said, or showed all the things that I was moving, because I moved the t-shirts a bit. So with some colourful carpets, 4 different colours, we could extend this. And how would we make it? Can it maybe? It's kind of at a diagonal, right? Maybe what we should do, rather than rip out all of this mycelium, is put some of it back in. Oh well, I've just gone and put it in a chest, and have a diagonal path leading over there. That sounds kind of interesting. Soup says, how are you today? I've had a great day. Thursdays are my day off. I go spend some time with the family. And I really love having a day where you're not thinking about the clock, right? Like, a lot of my days focus around getting things done in a particular time so I can do the next thing. And that's good. That's being productive. But being able to just be in the moment, you know, relax, do whatever, go with the flow, not think about time. That's so good. That's such a nice relief on the mind. Ha! This is what I'm looking for, man. This is what I'm looking for right here. I've been wondering where these ones are. Okay, so in here we have some red wool. That's fantastic. Some blue wool. We need 2 other colours. That is green and yellow. I see yellow in this one. We'll take that. Where is the green, though? Is it lime? It might be lime, peeps. Pretty sure it's lime, actually. Man, that's kind of cropped off the screen. That's got to be a little bit of a bug right there. Does that have lime in? No. Not seeing the lime at all. There should be a nice batch of it somewhere. Hey, lime wool. We got you. We got you. So the Endless is here resubscribing with Amazon Prime for 17 months in a row, saying it's that time again. Here we have some primes. Is 17 a prime number then? Thank you so much for the support, man. Appreciate using the Prime subscription on me, and hope you enjoy the rest of this stream. Hey, look at that. Just a stack of each. Wonderful. I Love Cat says, oh, the family time is so much fun, especially when you're not busy most of the time. Absolutely, yeah. Baby Cat says, yeah, I love those days, but sadly, I have very little of them. I think we should make more time for those sorts of days. You know, the rat race can get you caught up in thinking that, you know, working your job and earning money is like the most important thing ever. I think sometimes, you know, living on less and having more time for the other things that are actually more important is a good perspective to have, you know. One of the things you sort of see if you look at society and you see different classes of people is that there are people who are like further up the chain in wealth that work late into retirement, and it's sort of like, well, like if you dropped the Mercedes that you drive and the big house that you live in, think about all the more free time you could have in your life to you know, do other things than just work. And maybe some of these people, their work is fulfilling. That's always a point. But it's just one of those things I've always noticed. I've always thought, like, I'd rather take less of the material stuff and have more free time and more of the other things, you know. Anyway, that's just me going off one again. Wait, let's try this again. The Siaba Punk is here with a donation saying, hey Asuma, been watching on and off for the last few months, really liking the content. One question, is it possible to run Biome Bundle just on Spigot without needing the mods? Right, if you're using Spigot, it supports the Biome Bundle mod. I believe there is a Spigot plugin for it. So, like, it's not possible to run a mod without the mod, right? What you can do is you can pre-generate a world with Biome Bundle, and bear in mind that once you're done generating it and you remove the mods, it's staying the same way. The other thing about using the Biome Bundle mod is that it adds bounding boxes for mob spawning, it adds special like effects like biome colouring that you lose when you take the mod away. But you can in fact create the terrain to play on, which is what we did on our Patreon Vanilla server. Our Patreon Vanilla server is a dual world, not to be confused with the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Both of those servers are still up and running, and it's a dual world, so you can go through a portal. Actually, I think we did half of that, didn't we? You can go through a portal, and then you will have like the Biome Bundle terrain somewhere else in the world because it's all been pre-generated. Right, now I think what I want to do is place down more of this mycelium and sort of get a diagonal-ish path. Rubbish Dave is here saying, oh, to see a B Punk, thank you again for the donation, man. I hope the advice there helps. See a B Punk says, yeah, I'm Australian, so I tried to Australianise it. Australianise it? Goodness me. Rubbish Dave says, X, some people only care about the material things. Where I grew up, there was an area of extremely expensive houses. It was common to go inside one of them and find absolutely no furniture. They didn't care about the quality of their life, only living in that area for social status. That's really interesting. That's like a little bit of a twist I didn't quite expect. Like, I can understand that they would have the big house, but to then not have the furniture just to be after the social status, that's kind of crazy. I mean, these are things that get... Camo J, thank you for the tea reminders, man. Thank you for the tea reminders. That caught my attention. These are things that some people believe in, I guess. Some people believe their purpose in life is driven by material obsessions, that those are the things that you should aim for. And in some respect, I believe maybe that's actually fine. Maybe that's what works for some people, but for me it's just superficial. It doesn't actually mean anything. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to comment on it. Having a one-way conversation like we sort of are. It's hard to comment on it because you don't have... I think it's always good to have the other person speaking back to you, right? If you want to say, I don't think, you know, these things are good for you, it's superficial, it's always good to hear the other side of the conversation coming back at you. It's the society we live in. Facade we wear often means more than the real person underneath, says the cyberpunk. Absolutely true. Yeah, we all put on a facade, we all act ourselves out to other people. That's one of the things I like about family, is that you don't have to put on the facade, you don't have to act up, and it's like, it's a weird thing, because it's just one of those things you notice about yourself when you meet new, or at least I do, when you meet new people, and that is you realise you step into a place to present yourself, right? And I'm not sure I always like that place that much, you know? But then again, it's kind of hard to just be completely yourself around people you don't know, so it is what it is. I think I am increasingly believing that so many of our problems that we have, as I learn more and more, because I'm always watching stuff that teaches you about history and about us as people. I'm getting more and more convinced that where we have stepped out of our natural kind of environment for existing, and we have sort of taken the reins of evolution into our own hands by creating our own societies and environments to live in, that seems to just be the stem of so many problems that we have. That we orchestrate things in our own way, and maybe we don't do that in the best of ways. We haven't got the knowledge to about ourselves yet. My friend has doing what he wants to do as his goal for life. It's a hard goal because you have to work. You can't just watch YouTube for an entire day, says Surprise Stolper. If that's their actual ambition, I mean, that's strange. That to me, I'm not sure, like, it's hard to comment on someone or something based on such a small aspect that you told me about there, but like, if your life goal is to effectively just entertain yourself with mediocre stuff, I think at some point in your life that's going to catch up with you, and it's going to be like, at some point you're going to want more than that. That's just going to end up feeling hollow, you know. Soup Child Revamped says, what do you know about the British Empire? I know that I was taught in school that the British Empire, we used to sort of control a lot of the world, right? And that was sort of the end of our education on it. It was just, oh, you know, we were once the British Empire. We had a lot of stuff, or took over a lot of countries. And then as I got older, I got wiser to the fact that that comes through war and conquest and other terrible atrocities, and heard many tales over time about horrible things that happened during the British Empire, and it makes you kind of realise that, you know, people who win, air quotes, you know, they tell the story, right? It's the famous quote that that victors write history, or something along those lines, the quote goes. And then you've always just got to take it into account. It just feels like one of those things where it hits you over and over again, and it becomes more and more prevalent as time goes by. You're like understanding more and more just how much that really means about what you know about the world, what you think about things is so often shaped by people who have power telling the story the way they want it to be told, and that may be not truthful. Like the US Civil War, although I don't hold anything against Britain now. I love the UK, says Glenn of Schna. Yeah, I think when we say we love the UK or we love America, we think about the good things we know about it, right? Because America has its hands in atrocities too. But the people who live and are alive today weren't those people that made those decisions, and a lot of those decisions were probably made through a lot of ignorance. You know, we have to educate ourselves, and if you look at, I feel like looking back on history sometimes, it's like the agricultural revolution where we move away from being hunter and gatherer tribes, and now we start to generate wealth, and technology starts to begin. Like, that's now like the beginning of where we are now, and from that beginning many horrible things have happened over time, like the wars and conquests that have been waged. But in a way, now we have such excessive wealth in society, those things are starting to disappear to some extent, and perhaps we are starting to get some things right. But it always feels like there's something new and horrible on the horizon, like these attention spans that we had, dominated by algorithms and the fear of AI, and it always just seems to be some sort of terrible thing on the horizon. But actually, perhaps it's getting good. Smokey says survival of the fittest. Smokey, survival of the fittest is somewhat of a misquote from Darwin. The quote goes that it is the survival of the thing most adapt to survive in its environment. So if you have a sloth-like creature and in something that can run really, really fast, but let's say the sloth has got like claws that can reach into a crevice, and perhaps they live next to the water and they can grab all these fishes. So if something shifts in the environment and the food source changes, it might be that the sloth-like creature that you wouldn't associate with being fit becomes the thing that is actually adept to surviving in the environment. And so it's not quite like strongest wins, it's more like that happens to fit in at that time and place is the victor, or the survivor, so to speak. It's kind of how it goes. Right, so we got Rubbish Dave resubscribing for 3 months in a row with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription over here, saying, oh, I guess it's my 3-month anniversary. Excuse me, hooray. I could have been around from day one. Love you, X. Thank you, buddy, man. Appreciate it. I think I sent you another, or replied to your email just the other day, if I remember correctly. Rubbish Dave says, hey, I'm a sloth-like creature and I take offence. Lol. Right, it depends on your definition of fittest, says Gadio. Yeah, maybe it does, but I believe it is so that Darwin himself never said fittest. It's been like a sort of rephrasing of a lot of his work. But yeah, definitions of words come into play. Them run or Fadox. Wait, no, I need to read that differently, don't I? Them run orthodox. I'm not sure. Them run orthodox. Am I getting it right? Has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription, man. Greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying today's stream, and I hope you have a good time here hanging out with us. The bits sticking out of the path look a little bit odd, says the J Red Baron. I'm trying to have bits stick out of the path so it doesn't look too uniform. That was my thinking there. Like I don't want it to look too shaped. I do want it to look on the chaotic side. Yeah, that was my thinking for that part. That's not how it works. Clearly. We can also use what I've got here in my hotbar, the amount of carpets, to even out the amount in play as well. Them run orthodox says no! Butchered name! Loving it as always, X. Oh, you're loving it anyway. It looks very tangled, says another JT. Well, tangling is good, because this is a tangled little game we've got going on over here. Right, I think red was the next one that needed a bit of a boost. Bam. And maybe we'll go like that. And then what one haven't we used? Lime? 2, 3. Oh, that kind of connects with that one, which is sort of what I don't want. So that's all right. That leaves us with a blue. Let's put the... I'm actually going to... No, let's rearrange it from this point here. Bam. And now we've got 2 yellow and 1 green. Can we sort of stitch them in somewhere? I think we'll do... well, yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Now we've got to surround it with a block because... oh, should we just have the water going up all the way to it? If we did that, though, we probably don't want to see the mycelium. So there's more work to be done here. Oh, flip! Not the Tangler, says Banana. Not the Tangler. For some reason, I have the Tetris theme tune in my head while you're building this, says Useless Gamer. Maybe the music is similar. We're listening to both Orang and Lord Leviticus today. Their new records. Rubbish Dave says, X, I think you've lost this game of Tetris. Oh, never mind, it's just a path. Rubbish Dave has probably picked on why you were associating the music of Tetris right now, because it kind of looks a bit Tetris-y, doesn't it? Randy Cardos says, you should have paths on the edge of the path sticking out and has borders. We should have parts of the edge of the path sticking out as borders. Yeah, they are kind of sticking out a little bit. That's exactly what I wanted to go for. Not maybe a lot. Maybe we'll switch that around here and there. I think the jagged edges of the path look kind of cool. So we can probably squeeze it in here or there. Let's... that's a little bit close to the other one, actually. Where can we make it more spiky, is what I'm saying. Maybe we should just leave it alone. It kind of works. X, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate Thanos? 0, because I don't know what Thanos is. Also, that's not on a scale of 1 to 10, is it? Clearly. Clearly not on a scale of 1 to 10. Glenn says, alright guys, gotta go, work calls. Thank you for tuning in, Glenn. Have a nice time at work. Hey X, what's your favourite part of Season 5 so far? Build, moment, etc, says Logical Geek Boy. Oh man, I am terrible at answering on the spot questions like that. One thing I do love is the way my base turned out. There's been a lot of fun putting that all together. The Hermit builds in the middle, the underground, the Great Dig, that was a fantastic project. I really enjoyed playing this game by Tango. That was truly impressive playing that game. I think Tango's really great at making games. Like when Tango makes a game though, it reminds me of the shortcomings of some of the stuff in Minecraft. Like if there were just a few more things that were survival friendly, people like Tango, their games would get even more amazing, you know. But what he does with such a limited amount of resources is pretty impressive. Like the Chorus Fruit game, I mean, that's like a really complete feeling game. Like, it doesn't actually feel like too much of the Minecraft mechanics are holding the game back. Which is impressive. I Love Cat says, X, have you heard of the Louder Than Life event? I'm not sure that I have. I might have heard of it. What is he doing with the Tangler, says Old Dark Blood? Just making an entrance to it, that's all. We're getting rid of the mycelium now in this area. It's been a war on the mycelium since the beginning of the server. I've probably broken more mycelium blocks than anyone else on this server. That's what I've just realised. You know? Although Cubfan does have an island full of mycelium as well. And his island's probably not too much bigger than my one. It is bigger, but probably not that much. Plus I've done this over here. Yeah, it's probably between me and Cub to see who has... Let's find out right now. Let's find out right now if Cub's around. How many mycelium blocks, you mind? We'll go look at our statistics quickly. So in blocks we should see crafted, no, times mined. It might be like, yeah, look, 55,000. That's kind of not surprising, is it? 55,000, wow. Maybe Cub is just AFKing. We got noises in the ear. Tenchiakiu has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. That is greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream and probably butchered your name. But now you can use the emote. Now you can get back at me and put the butcher emote into the chat. Because I butchered the name. Pretty sure I did. We will need to build a wall to keep out the mycelium and make it pay for it. This is Banana. Yeah, we'll charge the mycelium for all this work. We'll go to the mycelium gods. believe Iluve Mycelium is in chat. Iluve Cat says, it's like Download Festival, but in Kentucky. I might go there while visiting North America in my vacation before needing to enlist in the army. Dude, go for it, man. Like, go check this event out, see if it's any good. Report back, let us know. Another JT says, what I want to know is how much sand has been mined on the server for all that glass and concrete. Well, you saw how much I did just a moment ago. If we go to mines, 39,000 for me, 24,000 terracotta, 17,000, oh my god, 17,000 logs, wonderful. Craziness, right? 5,000 iron. Apparently I've only used it 52 times though. That's kind of not a lot. Iluve Mycelium says, make the wall out of boats then. That's what I'm paying you. Make a wall out of boats. Interesting idea. MP Finn is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. MP Finn, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you enjoy the emotes. MP Finn in chat says your base isn't centered on glass though. The glass that is in the middle of my base, it is centered around. I believe you mean something different though. Oh, you mean like my base doesn't revolve around using a lot of glass, so therefore I haven't mined a lot of sand. That makes total sense. Yeah, of course. Ren said that he has spent 19 hours just converting powder to concrete. I mean, Ren's crazy. He's making a double chest of all the items in the game. That man loves the grind, you know. He likes the Minecraft grind. That's his thing. I'm pretty sure he's addicted to the Minecraft grind. I used to be, definitely. I used to do super grindy projects. Your appetite for that diminishes with time. By the way, I've also been sort of in my head designing a game. I'm not gonna make it this season. I think I want to spend a lot of time developing it, but I've kind of been figuring out a really interesting idea for a game that you can make in survival Minecraft. It's based on card games that already exist, but just thought of some interesting ways to make it work recently. So that's had my mind ticking over, that's for sure. I'm also, by the way, considering starting to develop some of the Let's Play Minecraft together, like boss fights and things like that on stream. Like doing boss fight designing and level design and stuff like that, because we're going to start developing a lot of the endgame stuff for Let's Play Minecraft together. So we've developed pretty much all of the features that we can do at the moment for the base of the game. But now on that server we're looking at developing all the boss fights, and we're doing a live stream for designing swords, and those swords will be rewards for defeating bosses, and you'll be able to get unique skinned swords on the server and collect trophies, and all that stuff's kind of in place to do that now. But I was thinking about doing that on stream. Is that something you'd like to see? Designing levels and boss fights and whatnot. Human Pork Rind is here throwing bits at me, doing cheers, saying keep up the good work, always good to watch. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciated the bits, and I'm glad you're enjoying what we're doing here. That's awesome. Thank you, as always. Also, I love the name. Human Pork Rind. Wonderful. Tolbo Games says, late bananas. Hey there, X, and everyone. Hope you're having a great stream. Don't forget that tea. Jeez, I need to drink some more tea right now, don't I? Why no archery games, says Ian. Why no? I mean, we could put in archery games. Totally could do that. In fact, the mini games that we can develop. In fact, there's something we want to do on the server. We want to make it possible to get a mending and infinity bow. And what better a game to do that on than an archery minigame? So which mob would you associate with archery? It would be the skeleton. So we can make a skeleton boss, have a level where targets pop up and disappear, and we're allowed to use command blocks and stuff for the boss fights. So we can make targets appear and disappear, and maybe if you hit a target, you can then shoot at a giant skeleton and take away one of its hit points. That sounds like a really cool idea. Oh dear, I just absolutely almost spilt tea on myself. Entertainer says, is it a good thing to eat carbs when you're sick? I don't know this kind of thing. I've got a feeling it might be. I mean, they usually like say to eat soup. I don't know. I really don't know actually. It's a good question. Like when you're sick, you do need some energy, right? Like when you're sick and your energy's down, like something like sugar can be quite useful. But I couldn't advise if it's truly helpful or not. There are other things in my inventory I could get rid of right now, you know. you know, time for the wall to go. Pity Tango didn't hide that beacon, says another JT. We could always lower it or move it. I mean, it might not be necessary anymore. We got jump boost and haste from this one. Let's find out what this one's doing. Soup is actually not good for you when you're sick because it's greasy, says Birdie. Right, it's just jump boost 2. I'm not sure if you need that to play this game, but it is here for a reason, right? Yeah, maybe I'll leave that alone and let Tango move it when we know what exactly it is it's doing. So it kind of looks like all the area around the Tangler is pretty good. Let's keep on removing some stuff though. Also, let's get some food in my noggin. I followed, says Swamp Squid. Thank you for following, man. When you follow, you can chat in chat with us. Surprise Tolba says, X, why custom swords are iron swords? With mending, your diamond sword is almost infinite. They are iron swords, so they are not as good as diamonds. Like, we felt if we made unbreakable swords diamonds, then it breaks the vanilla tech tree a little bit. I've also been thinking that whenever Season 2 of that server comes around, I think I might, at that point, intentionally break the tech tree, which I know sounds like a little bit odd, but I think what I wanted to do was create more of a vanilla quality of life server, but now I've seen what's possible. I kind of want to like push those other things. So if ever there is a second season or whatever in the future, what I'd probably push for is actually creating infinite tools that are creating stuff that you can't get in survival. Like maybe if you defeat the Blaze boss, you get a fire aspect free sword and stuff like that. Trying to make the game a little bit more interesting by pushing it a little further. Which won't be everyone's cup of tea, but at that point we can probably keep both servers up or something, who knows. What is X talking about, says Roman Empire II. I'm talking about the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. We're making boss battles on there, and I've been saying I might develop them in streams. Before we let any water in here, should we put some blocks underneath this path? I think I want to do these ones so they match this over here, which also needs a little bit of treatment by the looks of it. Quite a lot of treatment actually, because it goes all the way back here. Need a nice steady clicking rhythm, don't we? Bam. Let's go get some more stone. Surprise Tolpa says, but my point is your diamond sword is almost unbreakable anyway. Yeah, it is. I agree with you. Like, it's in an attempt to not upset some players, right? Because then you can say, I know it's like you shouldn't have unbreakable stuff, but hey, look, it's you know, doesn't do as much damage, so it's not like that. But here's the thing, like even if you're thinking, oh yeah, it's got mending on it, the real point about the sword and mending is that you're using a sword when you're attacking mobs, the mobs that drop XP, and that sword is in your hand, so the mending effect gets applied to it. So it's very, very unlikely that once you've got mending on a sword that you'll ever be in a situation where your sword actually breaks. Right, because of that combination, because that's, hey, it's your sword that gets you the XP. So yeah, you've got a really good point there. Swords are kind of already pretty unbreakable in that sense. But hey, it depends on how you look at it, right? Ebank says, hi people. Hi Ebank. Taco says, can you do the Mumbo Elytra race please? I think that's a good idea. We'll do that in a little bit. That sounds like a nice idea. Oh, it goes all the way out here, doesn't it? Of course it does. Probably around the corner as well. Oh, got my work cut out for me. Who are these lazy people making paths, not filling in both of these slabs? I don't believe it. It's cheeky, I tell you. That path was made by me, though, so hashtag BlameX. So, was this one here as well? So, basically, it's me. I'm the one being lazy. Vicinity Official says, when is the next episode of Let's Play Minecraft Together coming out, X? There was one yesterday. There will be one Sunday, I believe, is the next episode. In that episode, we check out the Temple of Archon, which was really, really fun. And we introduced the resettable Woodland Mansion. So on the server, there is a Woodland Mansion that you can reset. And by defeating it, you can earn yourself a trophy and access to a boss fight, which the boss fight is still in progress. I Love Cat says, X, you need to remember too, tomorrow is towel day. Don't forget your towel and don't panic. Towel day? What is towel day? That doesn't sound real. Jeez, there's a holiday for everything these days, isn't there? There's probably a holiday for that. If there's the holiday for... Gee, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm on about. The holiday for holiday days day. That's confusing. Oh, let's do that there quickly. Let's do all of this. Before I forget. Hashtag BlameX, people in chat are saying. What? It's International Towel Day. It's the most important day of the year, says I Love Cats. If you're a towel, it might be. I'm not a towel, you know. And why are people saying BlameX as well? That just don't sound right. M. Peter Finn says Towel Day is an annual celebration on the 25th of May. Is a tribute to the late author Douglas Adams. Oh, okay. So Douglas Adams. That sounds like a name I've heard before. So perhaps there is some importance to it, right? It's not just towels. I mean, towels are pretty important. I mean, towels are great. You know, I dried my hand with a towel today. It was wonderful. I didn't really appreciate the towel. It was just there. But maybe we need a day of appreciation for things like that. Who knows? Maybe I'm just overthinking it all. Use auto hammer, etc. says the cyberpunk. Auto hammer? What is auto hammer? That sounds like a modded thing. I'm toweling you, says Banana. Okay. That towel day stuff is copy-pasted from Google. I wish the day was just about towels. I wish it were just about... Don't forget about the towels, people. Goodness me, International Towel Day. 2018. It's going to be a blast. I really wanted to replace the word blast with something related to drying. But my brain wasn't quick enough. It's going to be a blast of hot air. Because that will dry it. Nah, that wasn't very good, was it? Wasn't very good. Scroll up soon and see the post it was attached to. I don't think I saw that post. Also, I can't scroll on my chat. It's not possible. Also, did Cubfan ever get back to us? Oh, wow. Oh, Cubfan did. Jeez, Cubfan. 79k mycelium. Maybe his island is just that much bigger. I mean, I did use... Oh, there's a thing. Cubfan probably mined his entire island out block by block. Thinking back on it, I used a lot of water to get rid of the mycelium first, and then I destroyed the dirt. If we go look at the dirt then, let's go check out statistics. So if we go look at blocks and then look at dirt, dirt is 103,000. So maybe those two are linked together. Let's see, Cub's probably... Cub just does tons of stuff on here anyway, so his statistics are all going to be way higher than mine. Because Cub's, you know, crazy Minecraft maniac, basically. Doing all the crazy Minecraft stuff. We got a resubscribe for 21 months in a row from none other than a Tree. A Tree is here resubscribing again. Tree, thank you always for being... Oh, where's the F5 button? For being rooted in the community. Must think of more puns to do with trees. Trees have leaves. Please don't ever leave us. Okay, we've done roots. We've done leaves. What else do tree have? They have bark. What now? Now, jeez, I can't think this fast. Oh, I give up. I give up. We need some more slash. Tree, thank you for the resubscribe, man. I made 2 puns out of the tree. 2 puns. Cub answer you, says A78. Jeez! Jeez, this Cub fan is a maniac. Minecraft maniac. That's who Cub fan is. Is Mace School in chat? Because I Love Cats says also hey Mace. Oh, Mace School is here, resubscribing for 38 months in a row. That means that there is a Mace School in chat. Thank you, Mace School, for the continued support, buddy. Appreciate it ever so much. Hope you're enjoying this little stream as we hang out here and make goofy puns about trees and stuff. Also, I need to speak to you and the other admins soon. Soonish, like some semi-important stuff, I guess. But let me know in admin chat when you're free, and we'll figure it out. Mace School says might be here. Might be here. Might be happening to put a message in chat. Or maybe that was automated. Who knows? The noises are rolling in. Emerald Rain is here, resubscribing for 5 months in a row, saying you cannot do a kindness too soon because you will never know how soon it will be too late. That's cool. I like that quote. Ralph Waldo Emerson. So I will thank you for everything that you do. Thank you, Emerald Rain. Greatly appreciated. So the quote is, you cannot do a kindness too soon because you will never know how soon it will be too late. That's great. I really like that. That's a wonderful quote. Thank you for sharing it with us. We also have Firalol resubscribing for 11 months in a row, saying nearly a year. Crazy to see the time run that fast when you're entertained. But by the way, when will the resettable end dimension open? Oh, it should be open already. No, I think... you see, when we encounter problems with stuff that we do and then we find solutions, sometimes, like, things just get a little bit lost in putting all the pieces together. I believe all the pieces have been put together, so I don't know why it isn't running. Yeah, I mean, hey, if any of the staff, I know Katz is here, just give Mega a prod and see where we're at with that. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. Just see where we're at with the resettable end dimension, because he should have it done pretty soon. And then when it's done, it'll be up and running for you. Time flies, hermit flies, butterflies, says Sive Kitty. Sive Kitty? Is that correct? We also got this guy's an Eid? This guy's an Eid. Has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing with Amazon Prime. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for using the Prime subscription on me. And yeah, let's have a good time hanging out, playing some Hermitcraft. Making this area look wonderful. Making it look mycelium free. That is what it needs to be. It needs to be mycelium free. Ha! Now, the dirt does look a bit janky. Oh, good. Goodness me, these would be the worst blocks to try and remove and make look nicer. Why don't we put a border just around the outside? Let's go with that shape, like, rather than diagonal, you know, diagonal borders rather than bringing it out a whole block. Or, actually, maybe bringing it out a whole block ain't too bad. Yeah, let's go out a whole block. It makes it look a little bit more structured that way. Oh, and that means we've got to go make some more of these slabs because we're using a lot more. Awesome Cobra 27 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Again, thank you for using the Prime subscription on me. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the live stream we're doing today and having a good time. The Black Ranger PL says, someone please remix that. What are we remixing now? What is it that we are remixing? That is what I need to know. I need to know what it is. Let's go place down these slabs. This looks great, Asuma, says Randy. Thank you, man. I agree. Getting rid of mycelium looks great. Also, the Tangler looks really awesome now. The blue around it just kind of, yeah, makes it pop a little more. Mega says he only needs the automation script and then he can upload it. Awesome. Who makes the automation script, though? I thought that was Mega doing that. I don't know. There are lots of things we're working on all the time. One of the things we're trying to do at the moment is figure out how we can synchronize players' inventories across servers. So if we can synchronize an inventory between servers, it means that we can have different dimensions running on different physical Minecraft servers, which means it can use more of the hardware we have available to it, more of the power of the hardware, and that means better performance all around. And we can also load a lot more stuff into the game that we're creating, the Let's Play Minecraft Together world, because it won't be reliant on a single Minecraft server. So yeah, that's some of the stuff we're doing behind the scenes. Randy says, I wish all the Hermits stream would allow the community to grow larger. Generally, the Hermitcraft community has done nothing but grow larger over time. I mean, when I started, I had like 10,000 views on average on an episode. And then this season, I was getting over 100,000 views on average per episode. It's certainly quieted down towards the end of the end of the series, but, you know, I believe that's how it goes. Like, it's like waves, you know, and the waves, they start big and they seem to get bigger each season. Macecool says, I think we can do that with a plugin and Redis. Yes, Mace. Marth has been talking about using a plugin for it. So, yeah, it certainly sounds like it's actually possible. And we definitely want to get that going. Alright, this looks super cool, doesn't it? I'm really pleased with how that turned out. That looks great. Just the beacon to contend with. Over here, I'm just wondering if we should do the same thing with putting slabs around it. And this bridge, I don't want to tear this bridge out, but it's a totally different design to everything else. I think I'll leave it there. It's not necessarily important that that gets changed, is it? So let's take to the skies and have a little look-see around. What is that Rubik's Cube looking thing? It's not a cube, it's the Tangler game. It's Tango's Tangler puzzle game. And there's Tango's Chorus Fruit. Same colours, right? Same colours, that's cool. So the next area to target would be here. We've got some mycelium around this area, which we should get rid of. And then this chunk on the opposite side, which is going to be interesting because it is a massive chunk of land to remove. But I want to remove it entirely, I think. Because the war is on the mycelium, of course. Ah, there's also this over here. I feel like something should be done here. Maybe just throw in some iron blocks at the bottom and give it a base. But yeah, we're all about like making this area look better time and time again. Just joined. What are you doing? Says Mark Albert Sma. We're just working on the games area. We're going to play some of the games now as well. That's what we're going to do. JVM says, when do you think Hermitcraft Season 6 will start? It will start exactly a week after you sent that message. Yep, so the date has been revealed, peeps. A week from today. Although if someone else mentions it again, then we have to reset the timer. So someone might mention Season 6 before we start in a week. Which means we'll have to reset the timer again. Now, let's go grab these yeah, wait, what am I saying? Grab the rockets with the 1 flight duration. Let's give this a go. Now I've got to do it on stream. You can see how painful it is. Oh, goodness. Ah! Keep going, keep going! Keep going! What? Oh, wonderful. Let's put some ender pearls on the hotbar. Over there we go. Wonderful. So one of the things you do in this game is you restart a lot and you eat a lot of food. X, do custom swords have to be swords, says Surprise Toby. Yes, they do. You can actually make custom other tools like axes and swords, but we're just going to start off with swords to begin with, and then as things develop more... Oh, that's interesting. So it was definitely Mumbo who came over here and updated stuff, because they've taken a portion of the map there. That's another thing we need to do. We need to go update the map over here. Boop. Need to update that thing. Swamp Squid says, yeah, you're playing Mumbo's game. Yeah, I wanted to play this stream. Okay. Oh, that little turn helped us so much. Ow! Ow, my face! My poor little face! Keep going! No! No, we've missed it! Ah, jeez, back to the beginning. Right, so I think not going in so sharp really helped. Alright, now we're over here. X, any idea on how you're going to handle the sleep mechanics with Phantoms with the whole one-player sleep thing, says McLurky. I'm not sure there's much to handle. Like, just sleep in a bed every so often and the Phantoms won't spawn. If they do spawn, kill them. You know, go underground or something. Right. That's... Oh, too steep. Too steep. I think Mumbo got his score with regular rockets after he made the flight duration 1. Yes, flight duration 1 is essential. Too much boost just makes it too hard. Okay. Right, let's turn around that way. Ooh, good God. Right, rocket. Oh! Yeah, I'm going! No, why did I stop flying? Each time we go one further, it feels like, doesn't it? One further. Roman Empire II says, oh, I got back at the right time. welcome back. Vicinity Official says, is Update Aquatic going to be in Season 6? Well, considering that the next update... I mean, unless we start Season 6 tomorrow and end it a week later, the answer can only really be yes, I believe. Why would you restart when no one has finished their bases, says Raging Bumblebee. I haven't said we're restarting. I didn't say that. Lavrelli says... Oh, I'm not going to read anymore. Sorry, Lavrelli. I decided that was a bad time to read. Ah! Used the rocket earlier. Oh, goodness me. Okay, using the rocket earlier is good. Use the rocket here. Oh, God, go up. Rocket. Ugh, duck. Keep flying. Okay, I'm losing my bearings. Number 10. Number 10. Number 11. Followed by 12. Why am I not flying? Rockets. 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 Oh, good God. I'm still flying, peeps. What was my time? Someone make a Twitch clip. We need to know my time. I did it. Now, I may have stopped flying it several times, and I may have hit the ground, but I don't think that's against the rules. Now, that was pretty good. That's what I'm going to say. That was pretty good. A 1 week season could be brilliant, says another JT. It could be brilliant. Thank you for all the GGs in chat, peeps. Appreciate it. Didn't he skip number 4, says Eric? You've got an interesting point there. 1, 2, 3. Where was 4? Wait, unless I'm getting the numbers wrong. Because didn't we come up and see 5? Yeah, we saw 5 after we came out of the tunnel. Tunnel is number 3. Oh, the 4 is exit. Okay, yeah. So you're kind of right. I noticed that as well once you mentioned it. 4 is this. 4 is the one that you come out of, which is a little bit peculiar if you think about it. All the others are numbered for where you go into them. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I guess you kind of do go through it because it's one of these. So it's like you go underground, but you come out there. Nah, actually, that makes sense then. I like the underground numbered one as well. It was cool. This is an awesome game. I want to bring this game to Let's Play Minecraft together and get loads of people to create these in the Nether. That's something you'll see in a future episode of Let's Play Minecraft together. And I'm going to build one of these as well. And it's probably not going to be as good as this one, because this one's kind of amazing. But then again, it will be in a different environment, so I have every opportunity of being different. Yeah, that was good fun, wasn't it? Hey, Asuma, first time catching your stream, says Drewbot. Drewbot, welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate it. Can we get some hands up in chat for people who are never heard of me before, here on Twitch, watching for the first ever time? Because there is a really interesting statistic in the dashboard, which is that around 15 to 20% of viewers on a stream have never seen you before, which I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Update the map, someone says. This one here needs updating, doesn't it? Oh, all of it needs updating. Yeah, I see what you mean. Let's go take care of that one in the top corner first. So Camo J put their hands in the air. I've got a feeling that's cheeky. Now, some of you who are putting your hands in the air are subscribed. I don't believe it. Well, I guess actually if you're watching for the first time and you were a subscriber and you subscribed, that would make sense. Spangleboo there, putting a hand in the air. Oh, nice to meet you, Spangleboo. Who are you? Some sort of weirdo beheading people all the time. Jeez, why do I get weird beheading vibes? You know, because you've never been here before. We've never met. I don't know who you are, but for some reason I think you like beheading. I don't know why. What are we going to use over there? Didn't I say iron? Why am I looking in these chests? Why am I looking in these chests, I say? Let's grab some stone. Let's turn it into slabs. We're going to need loads of slabs. Bam. And then let's grab some iron from in here. Will you do some myth busting with the aquatic updates, says Randy Carlos? That is usually the routine, but when the aquatic update comes out, I'll be rather kind of tied down with my commitment to how much time I can put into YouTube. So I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen with my schedule. There are certain things that I don't want to reduce, like the Let's Play Minecraft Together series, but I feel like it might become a little bit inevitable in the beginning while I do stuff like that. You know, because I want to do my myth busting. I love doing the myth busting. Figuring out all the things about the new update. If you've got any questions, stuff you want to know for the myth busting episodes, you can tweet me anytime and I put them on the list. There isn't actually a lot for myth busting yet. Sorry, for 1.13. There we go. All these lies you keep spreading about me, says Spango. Yeah, all these lies. Oh, all these lies. You know, I walk into Spangleboo's basement and there's a collection of heads on the wall. All these lies. All these lies, I tell ya. Trouble says, my first time watching you on Twitch. Well, welcome, Trouble. Oh, wait, didn't we do this joke earlier about welcoming Trouble? Jeez. I think I'm going to have to try and build this without letting the water get close. So, let's go for iron like this. Have an iron platform. It's possibly going to need to be lit up. Then again, this is mycelium. So if we do iron around the outside and then put slabs around that, but make the slabs one block higher, so there's like a little bit of a border. I think that's what we'll go for here. That is what I'm going to do. We're going to keep it simple and then we're going to let it be. Now, I've got to be super careful here not to accidentally break anything of importance. And that will go there. Yeah, wonderful. Cool. Now I can build this. X, do you see this message, says the Silver Dude. I do see this message. There are lots of messages that I get, but that is one of the ones that I see. Well, actually, I technically see all of them. You playing on PC, says Swamp Squid. Yes, we are playing on PC. X, have you ever thought about building the dark, moody Dracula castle? The Blood River would be great around it, says Trouble. Hang on, Trouble, you're supposed to be first time watching, yet you know about the Blood River. I think there's a little bit of flaw in your claims to being a first time viewer here on Twitch. Since you seem to know the history of my base here on the Hermitcraft server, that's kind of odd, I think. I think there might be a little bit of conspiracy going on here, you know. Some sort of conspiracy to conspire. Yeah, it's a conspiracy to conspire. Add the ladder back, says A7. Oh, one popped off. Let's go put it back then. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Let's make this look a little bit cleaner here as well. I mean, geez, Tango, tidy up your game. All you got to do is put in a few blocks here and a few blocks there. Here a block, there a block, everywhere a block. Old Tango had a game. E-I-E. No, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Okay, you've had enough. Don't tune out. The goofiness will end. There you go, a little bit tidier. Right, and that is that bit of that side done. Except, kind of need a bucket here. Quack, says Kive Kitty. What? Quack? Another clip to remix, says the Black Ranger PL. Oh, did anyone clip my time, by the way, of the flight? X's time of flight, ***.tv/speedy humble sloth pico mouse, says Roman Empire the Second. That makes no sense to me. The amount of sense that made was 0. What is my time? That's all I need to know. What is the time? 31.7, 32 seconds, so I didn't beat my previous time. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping to make some improvements, but it appears that I'll need more practice first. There appears to be another sort of slime blocky thing over here. Why did I think that one stack of iron would be enough? It doesn't make much sense, does it? Let's go fly and let's go get some more. Late Bananas from Betty Baghdadi saying, late banana, did not get a notification, I had notifications turned on. Ah, sorry to hear that, man. Sometimes things on the internet goof, don't they? They goof. You only took half a stack of iron. Well, that was even better then, wasn't it? Let's take 1.5 stacks. That will surely be enough. I'm notorious for trying to take the bare minimum that I need and always getting less. Dixio, thank you for the bananas in chat. Welcome to the stream. Just followed, says Infamous Panda. Thank you for following, man. You can now hang out in chat and talk with us and the other peeps here. Appreciate you following. Hermitcraft, yay, says Chucky. Yay for Hermitcraft. Let's continue with this. No ender pearls, please. That we have to leave alone. And yeah. Right, now the slabs that go around the outside. I've been watching Season 5 on YouTube. This is the first time I watched you on Twitch, this trouble. Ah, okay. I was asking for people who have, who are like new here, because according to the Twitch statistics, like up to 20% of people watching you have not watched you before. They come from browsing on Twitch. That could be distorted just by how people like have habits for finding what they want to watch, you know. Hey X, have you ever heard of TBT2? If so, thoughts of visiting? I've not heard of that and don't know what it is. So I have no thoughts of visiting. Is it me or is the Hermit Flies game too difficult, says Villes? I think it is a little bit on the tricky side, but that in itself is a good thing. Like, I think that game becomes better when there's a scale of them. Like, if there was like a medium and an easy and that was the hard one, then it would be really fun. Plus, the more you play, you get better at it. So if you've got some medium and easy levels beforehand, that's going to make that one more enjoyable. That's the way I look at it. Just, I hope there's no like redstone-y stuff just hidden directly next to some of this mycelium, you know. That would be really bad. Before we actually do... Yeah, like that. That would have been bad, right? So... Oh my goodness me. Redstone and water don't mix. We're going to put in the iron first. Nice. Glad I didn't do that the other way around. Glad I didn't remove these first. That would have been very bad. I don't like the flight course, says Chucky. Oh, that's a shame. I really like it. In fact, both of Mumbo's little games that he's come and built over here really added a lot to this project. If we get more stuff in this area, we may connect this thing with a path. Problem is, you have to fly to the top of it to get to it, so it being isolated like this is kind of just a thing, you know. It just is what it is. Ah, I ran out of slabs again. Whoever would have thought that had happened? Oh, didn't X just say, just a moment ago, that I always seem to bring 2 little materials with me and take a little trip back and forth? I think I just like travelling back and forth, you know. I think I like travelling over here to get some things and then travelling back again. Just seems to be what I do. Mr. Wallach says the flight course is great. I believe it's great too. Do a winding path that winds around it. I don't want to put a path to it unless the area gets more built up and there is like something close to it. Otherwise, I don't know, I think it might look a little bit odd. Especially when you don't use the path to play the game. You have to fly to the top of it. Yeah, maybe we could have a little station over there that's like, you know, fly through the hoops to get to the game and there's some hoops to get to the top. That could look really cool. That could be a very cool project, actually. If you did it right, you can make it look very interesting. Lime bed. I am now the owner of a lime bed. No one tell Tango that I stole his bed, you know. That would be a bad thing to tell him. Bye-bye, mycelium. Bye-bye. Cool, and now we just need a water bucket. Oh, it's on my hotbar. Right, so that's that side done. This side here is done. I think it's all done, pretty much. A bit of water there, that'll solve that one. Yep, it's all done. Nice. We have... Oh, did I miss one here? Awesome Cobra 27. I might have missed your subscription. I'm sorry if I did. Thank you for subscribing. Rosie's 82 is here resubscribing with Amazon Prime for 3 months in a row, saying 3 months Prime sub. Loving the streams. Glad you're loving them, my friend. And thank you for using the Prime subscription on me. It's greatly appreciated. Ewout says, how much time did you spend to get this much iron? Well, I know there is an iron giant, but how much time? Says Ewout. Who in chat needs to know where all this iron came from? Put a hand in the air, because you might be thinking, what, survival Minecraft? Look at all this iron. Let me know. Hands in the air like you just don't care, you know. Or if you care as well. If you care, put your hand in the air. Put your hands in the air like you care a lot about stuff and things. Me, says Lorelli. Okay, lots of people are putting their hands in the air. This is for you, folks. We're going to go flying. We're going to go on an adventure. Tango or yours, says Not. Oh, mine is Tango's. Tango's iron is mine, you know, like, I get my iron from Tango. He's my iron dealer, as it goes. I know, but I want to see it, says Dogut. It's a sight to behold, that's for sure. Pretty sure it's just over this hill somewhere. Iron farm. He has a bunch of iron golems hooked up to milking machines and gets nuggets that way. Oh, it's not nuggets. I think it drops iron. So this is the iron farm on the server. And I don't think we'll see it in action because I think someone has to stand here for a while to get it running. But the iron golems are killed by evokers, which we might be able to irritate, and that means that they bring out some vexes, you know. Actually, I think we should be able to irritate them, right? We just got to be smart and get out of here before we die. Oh god, I might die quicker than I thought. I need an ender pearl. I need an escape route. Get out of here. What's going on? Okay, the ender pearl's away. Okay, don't attack poor old X. Jeez, this ender pearl's taking a long time. Okay, we almost died in there. I've learnt my lesson. Don't play with evokers. I've got no food. That's another problem. That's another problem that we are encountering. No food. Well, that could have ended badly. That could have ended very badly. Let's go put down our ender chest and pick up some food. And oh no, it's my tool chest I don't have with me. Got my food chest. Got my food game going good. Let's go chuck that in here. And silky touch. Oh. Lol. Just a quick in and out, right? X says this guy's a seed. Yeah, just a quick in and out. Oh no, I'm caught in the middle. Caught in the middle of some evokers. I wanted to see the Vex, to be honest. The Vex are cool. Right. You fellas are butts, I tell ya. So we would see loads of... Oh, are you going to do magic? Are you doing some magic? You're facing the wrong way. I'm over here. Jeez, he's looking at that evoker. He's thinking, you're not a real evoker. If we drop down here, we should, bam, be able to see how much iron Tango has. None. No iron. This one fills up first, though. Yeah, a little bit of iron on that side. Not so much on this side, by the looks of it. Wow. I guess it's probably not been running for a while. And back we shall go. Quick question next, is there any way we can know more about how to use your patron, about how you use your patron's money? Also, any particular reason why the first tier is 15? Not complaining, just asking. I can't really tell you much. Like, I mean, it's a thing you could choose to do, but I don't choose to do it. I don't choose to show the breakdown of like where the money goes, but a portion of it is invested into running Let's Play Minecraft together and developing the features on it. And if more people sign up for it over time, it means we can invest more money and get more things done, you know. Regarding, that I can find the people to do the work, because it's... You have to hire people to do development, you know. So thanks a lot says, and I thought he learned his lesson in the slime farm a long time. Oh, that one a long time ago. That was quite recently. So what have we done? We've done this area, that area, and the next thing is this side of the path, and then a little bit on the right hand side. We're waging a war on the mycelium. I kind of like the mushrooms being here though. I kind of feel like it'd be nice to keep those perhaps. Maybe they can go straight out of the water if we can find... Like when you harvest with silk touch, you only get the top of a mushroom, right? Oh, there's a way we can find out. There's a way we can find out. We're doing some experiments right here, you know. I should remember this stuff, but my memory ain't so good. We got a sub, a new sub. Eskra03 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Eskra03. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And having a good time, yeah. Little Ham says, thanks for the answer. Completely understand why you wouldn't want to post a breakdown. Yeah, I think it just opens like up so like discussion and opinion about stuff that like you're not a part of the decision making process for, so it's kind of like in my opinion, it will just make more damage than it... Like, it doesn't even appear to be a problem for anyone, you know, so... It is what it is. The Black Ranger PL says, I know in the snapshots where you get the white blocks too. I tested it recently. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think using the axe might be quicker here. Oh, it is. Cool. I'm going to get... We could just replant them, couldn't we? We could just replant them. Let's start off by getting rid of some more mycelium. It's the mycelium destroying stream today. That's what it is. All mycelium must get wrecked. That's our motto for the stream. How much higher does this path get? It's kind of elevated. I'm not going to tamper with it and lower it or anything, but we're going to have to put more stone slabs in the side to make it all look nice and structured, you know. Lorelli says this Orang song was in the latest Lemino video. Lemino? Is that like another YouTuber who uses Orang's music? I'm not aware of other people using their music. G-Stav has resubscribed for 26 months in a row, saying howdy. How are you doing? I'm doing good, G-Stav. Thanks for asking. Thank you for your 26 months. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. SAS9602 has gifted a sub to Autism Father for 2 months in a row. Autism Father, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for all you do in the Minecraft community, of course. And SAS, thank you for gifting the sub. Autism Father truly deserves one of those. Yeah, like I've said before, I'd love to be able to give subs to certain people. Autism Father would be one of those people, you know. And I'd like to do like giveaway Harmony. Harmony, like if we could convert Harmony into subs, that would be sweet. That would be a really cool thing to do. X, do you plan to upgrade your PC with an i9 and GTX 1080? No, not at all. I've got a i7 and a GTX 970. No reason to upgrade. I mean, like we're playing Minecraft with 140 FPS, so we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. Nothing to worry about. Right, now over here, the mycelium goes... Let's get rid of that grass as well. It just goes out to there, doesn't it? Just kind of realised if we have some dirt, which we do, grass will spread back over here. And it might not be the right biome, but the edge will look cool. Did you hear the joke of the day, says Murfek. I don't know. I don't think I did hear a joke of the day today. Aha, 140 FPS unless you go to Mumbo or Impulse's bases, says Code Monkey. Yep, they will hurt because there's a lot of rendering to do over there with all the glass they've got going on. Art Bob says, assume it's so strange and delightful to watch someone's content on YouTube for years and then find out they are streaming while I'm on Twitch. Love what you do. Thank you for doing it. Cool. Yeah, I guess that is cool. I've had that before, you know. Stumble across someone who you see doing stuff elsewhere. This music is depressing, says Time Master. This music is dark and moody and atmospheric. I really like stuff like that. It like ticks off my imagination, and I can understand how you'd interpret it that way. But personally, I find this music to be like introspective, and it feels deep and emotional, and those are the kind of things I like in music. That's why I like a lot of dark and heavy music, I guess. X, can you update the map, please, says Jin. Maybe we'll do that later, I'm not sure. This is some great medieval music, says Oh Hello Mark. Yes, it's interesting. The genre it's from is called Dungeon Synth, which often has some remnants of medieval sounds in it. Orang is like in an interesting place where like the core identity of the genre that you can hear in the music is kind of not as strong. It's going in different directions now, which is great. It's interesting. I wouldn't call this one primarily medieval, but it's definitely got this sort of tribal feel. Like tribal is the word I would use. Parts of this record sound a little bit linked to Native American culture and some other like American, as in the American continent, south and north. Got that sort of vibe going on, while got this like darker sound of Dungeon Synth at the same time. Super interesting, this record. Art Beast says, I love it. It adds emphasis to your actions in the game. Referring to the music, right? Yeah, like Minecraft probably isn't the most suited for this music. We did play a game recently. What was it like? We did Warcraft 2 and Command & Conquer. Those were with their own soundtracks, so it wasn't those games. But I remember playing something recently where it felt like the music I was playing was really adding something extra to the game. I just can't remember what game it was. Maybe it was Minecraft. It's probably where we're doing Let's Play Minecraft together in the Nether. I think that was it, actually. Like, this music in the Nether of Minecraft, really good. Look at your tools, says Scythe Kitty. Look at my tools. Let's look at them together, peeps. Let's stare at them while we mindlessly mine all of these blocks and stuffs over here. Let's just keep looking at them. You know, let's not really think about anything though. Let's just stare at them. Let's stare at them with our eyes and see if something happens to them. Especially this shovel. I feel like something's going to happen to this shovel. I don't know what. I don't know when. But I'm just going to keep mining blocks, you know, for now. X, have you ever played any of the Dragon Age games? They've got good music as well. I haven't, but a lot of soundtracks for games are really quite good. Music like this I think is wonderful, and a lot of game soundtracks revolving around fantasy and dragons and things like that will probably have something similar to this sort of sound, I guess. The music during the streams with the Elytra PvP battle went well, says Spangleboo. Yes, that was probably Lord Leviticus, that one. Same record on this playlist, I believe. The dark music makes me fantasize about the mycelium taking over Hermitcraft, says Ewout. Jeez, mycelium fantasies over here, goodness me. This stream has motivated me to play Minecraft so much as the real Infinity. Yeah, man, go and play, go have fun, create stuff. I think playing in a community is the best way to play Minecraft. It's so much more when you're just in a place that changes around you, you know. And what's really nice about Hermitcraft is that, because we all make content, because we all make videos, there's sort of this etiquette about how you play around other people, and it's really nice. It's like there's places you can go to see what's happening, and then you've got your own space to do what you want with, and that's really nice. Alright, let the Great Flood commence. I think no, we don't have to fill in that down there. Cool. So now we're going to do stone blocks, and we're going to replant. See, I don't want to really replant that, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to replant and grow. Got to put down mycelium. I guess it's got to be done. We'll regrow some of them. Hermitcraft Shroomified server, says Scythe Kitty. Shroomified. Shroomified, eh? My only gripe about Hermitcraft is that I don't have enough time in the day to watch everyone else's videos and live streams. I really wish I could. Well, Autism Father, you got the recap channel for that. You can always get caught up to date on what's happened over the week. They don't cover the live streams though, I should say. But I imagine most hermits will tell you about what they did in a live stream in an episode, as I do. Oh, we are full up. Alrighty then, I think we've got to throw away some stuff out of our inventory here. I play solo, not sure where to find a good server, says ArtBOB. Well, Let's Play Minecraft Together server's got a wonderful community there, but that might not be your sort of thing, I don't know. Let's chuck that in there. Yes, glass can go in here. Right, time to create and free more space, basically. Oh, we fill up on that front. Okay, I get it, we fill up, it's cool. Do we got any lights? Yes. Torches? Yes. We've got some of those blocks, but we need these ones. Stone is full up. Right. That one first. 6 and 7. 15 there, 20 here. What's the other one we got left out? Bone meal. That's over in the other spot. Cool. Are you playing in the new snapshots or 1.12 still, says Austerity Breezy. We're playing in 1.12. I'm going to throw away the crafting bench and the boat as well. And do you know what? I don't need an extra bed. Tango's bed thrown onto the ground to despawn. Disposed of like no one cared about it. Cruel assumer. Cruel assumer. What am I doing? Right, we're going to go grow some mushrooms. That's what we're going to do. Birdie says everyone is always worried about the tools. Break-in. It doesn't get really bad until the handle is really short. That's true. It's true. Have you considered making a turtle Twitch emote? Because I know you're the turtle man, says Ewalt. Ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. Go to your nearest window. Shout it out loud. We need a turtle emote. It's what we need here on this server. On this stream. We need it now. We need a turtle emote. Pony Butts, if you're there, I summon thee. Turtle emotes are required. We absolutely need to get ourselves some turtle-related motes. Because we're at 1.13 hits, I'm Turtle Man. It's my new thing. I'm going to be Turtle Man, I'm going to look after the turtles. That's what I'm going to do. Right. How do we do this? Ah, that'll do. Then break that. Well, that's kind of simple, isn't it? Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I genuinely thought that was going to be tough. Let's chop down the ones that we're going to replant then, and we can put them where we like and make sure that they look good in their location and all of that. Lava turtle, says Humbly Bee. Well, lava dolphin would be another one to have on here, wouldn't it? People are using turtle emotes in chat. Wow, they look cool. But we need like an Asuma exclusive one. X, do you like fizzy drinks like Fanta, says Skylammer? I do not. I don't like fizzy drinks. My favourite drink is water. I drink water all the time. I keep myself very hydrated. I don't like to have fizzy drinks because the soda like rots your guts, and all of that sugar ain't good for you. Ain't good for your system, man. Need to eat some natural foods and drink proper stuff like water. Right, taking care of that. Taking care of this. Where are these other ones going to go? We're going to go put one just around here. Not in line with that one. I think it looks better if they're not in line, because then you'll notice they're in line at some other point. We might run out of bone meal. Well, there's some right nearby, isn't there? So it's probably not a problem. Okay, next one's going to go in one of these spots here. X, please tell me I wasn't needed while I was gone. I love cats. Where have you been? Oh, jeez, man. Jeez, I can't even be bothered to explain cats. We needed you so desperately, and you weren't here. And whatever will I do now? Apostrophe Josh is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that ever so much. Appreciate you using the Prime subscription on me, and I hope you enjoy today's live stream here on the twitch.tv/theassumer, playing some Hermitcraft, growing some mushroom tea, talking like this all of the time. It'll get annoying, trust me. Mercy Wings, we got Mercy Wings in chat. What's this? Squids with Mercy Wings. Turtle with Mercy Wings, what's going on? Some red mushrooms, says not TVM. Oh, we've done 4 already. Goodness me. Let's go put a red one in this area then. Right here. Good point. Yeah, we definitely want that. And over here we'll put a brown one and then maybe a red one just here. I like that. That's kind of developing the theme of this area a little bit more. X, let Iskall build a Bumble Turtleoni. It won't be a Bumbo, it'll be an Asuma Turtleoni. I think. I mean, I think that's how that works. It's so nice playing Minecraft while listening to your voice. Love what you're doing. Keep it up, says Potato. Thank you, man. Thanks for the nice message. Glad you're enjoying the Minecraft. Red mushrooms. We need a red mushroom alert. Where are me red mushrooms at, peeps? Gotta find them. Gotta catch them all. I don't see no red... Now, if you want to spam the derp emote in chat, you got to tell me why you're going to spam it first. Alright? That's the deal. That's the deal that I'm making. I'm waiting for someone to tell me why they're going to be spamming the derp emote in a moment. I'm going to see who's got the brain smarts for it. Now, Mr. I Love Cats has put a preemptive derp emote in chat. Camo J has put a preemptive derp emote. But do they know why I've derped? Do they know? Mr. Cats has said you ran next to a red mushroom. Mr. Cats, you are indeed correct. I need a red mushroom, and now I've got some. Okay? Okay, I will press the dirt button, because I do consider that a little bit of a brain failure going on. Oh dear God, I did not engage my thinking wheels. There you go, you got your derp of the stream. Now you can leave. Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching today's live stream, you got your derp, see you later, no. Let's go over here and plant down some mycelium, and grow ourselves a tree. You can chop down some shrooms, says eBank. We can chop down some shrooms, peeps. Oh! Ow! Oh, this is abuse. This is abuse, I tell you. How am I supposed to get out of here? That is what I need to know. I am going to teleport out of there magically. It looks a little bit odd because it's a short one. I wonder if we can force it to grow tall. I think I think if we put blocks here, that might be able to make it grow tall. Let's find out. Let's do some science, some experiments. It appears to work. It appears to work. Well, we'll have a short one, and in the future we'll make longer ones. Because we know how those work now. I think this is the rest of Hermitcraft. Oh man, he got out, says... yeah, the rest of Hermitcraft. You know, episode 710. I'm still in the red mushroom. Let me tell you about the time I wasn't in the red mushroom. Those were some fond memories, those were. Right, I think I'm going to make use of the shovel here. Just a little bit, and time to start filling this up. Minecraft science, says Gerber. Minecraft science. We be doing the science. Shortest myth-busting episode ever. Can you force giant mushroom sizes? Answer yes. Pony Butts is in chat. Everyone spam Pony. Everyone type her name in capital letters right now. Okay. Where have you been, Pony? I live cats puts butts. Just types butts. Jeez. Pony Butts says, oh god. Oh god indeed. Where have you been? Where were you? 3 and 4 minutes ago. We needed you. We were asking for you. We summoned you. Actually, maybe that's why you're here now. Maybe the summoning worked. The summoning of the pony worked. The summoning of butts, it totally worked. It shouldn't have, but it did. Okay. Turtle butts, says the Endless. We need turtle emotes. Yeah, Pony, have you noticed 1.13 around the corner, adding turtles into the game? Excuse me, I've been in this game for a long time. What do you mean you're adding turtles into the game? Do I not look like a turtle to you? Jeez. We need some turtle emotes, Pony. We need your emote making skills. Wait, is Extra gonna what? Says Pony. No, I'm Turtle Man. Go check out season 2, episode 1 of Hardcore Hermits, and in the first couple of minutes, Scar introduces the world to Turtle Man, and the rest is history. And I put a video out on my second channel of me as Turtle Man chasing derp turtles. It was a very strange video. It required no explanation though. Turtle emote, says Pony. Yes, turtle emote. Maybe if you go watch that video on the second channel, it'll give you some inspiration because there's some funny sights to be seen. The turtles look kind of derpy and the derp looks kind of turtly. Let's put it that way. Ow! Jeez. Next game theory. Doom guys are turtles, says Lord. Brilliant. Right, so we've still got mycelium in this little portion here. I think I'm going to leave that bit alone. We're doing a great job though with getting rid of the mycelium. The war on mycelium continues. Derp turtles equals derp tails, apparently, is what is being said. I feel like this would be a good spot to just put a block of colour again. Like rather than just tear this down to water, let's put a block of colour here. Feels like a prime location. You are coming down. Where's my axe? I love that you can hit all of them up from here. Bam! And that is where the water will start on this side. But over here, we're gonna claim this. We're gonna claim this right now. Turtle Man the Science Man, says Sky Llama. That kind of works. Bill Nye Science Guy. Turtle Man Science Man. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, you know. I think Bill Nye's got the market cornered there. X, you should make custom mushrooms. I'm kind of bad at doing that stuff. It's a cool idea. Don't get me wrong, cool idea. Just not really my thing. So we shall put in some colours over here, I think. What colours should they be? So we got grey, we got red nearby, we got orange. What's yellow? Yellow's been featured once over here, I think. So I think we'll go with yellow in that space. Let's hope I've got the materials lying around for it. Use plick blocks, says this guy a seed. I always forget about that stuff. You know, it's what I do. Get on survival games, you nerds, says Camo Killer. Let's just do what you say, shall we? We'll just drop everything we're up to and we'll go play survival games. Nah, I think we'll continue doing this actually. I changed my mind, sorry. I think we might have to make this stuff then. Unless it's in another box, let's go check. Because we've got some boxes. Yellow, now I can't see what's at the top there, that's not very good. Yellow, hello, where is the yellow? Oh, when I pick it up, it goes downwards. That's how we check then. That's mycelium. Right, so we need yellow dye at this point. Let's go grab some dyes. Got lots of yellow dye, that's wonderful. Let's make some yellow concrete powder. Thank you very much. Cool, I threw the dye down. Let's pick up the dye. Where'd the dye go? Oh, there it is. Gotcha. And now I can't pick up that. Typical. Right, blocks that we don't need are these ones. And then back in here we will put the sand and gravel. Awesome. Spangleboo says, X, you should build a little turtle hut there. Little turtle hut. I want to do turtle stuff when the update Aquatic comes out. I guess you could use some green blocks for like a shell shape. Getting ideas going in my head. We're gonna stick to the theme we've already established in this part of the world. Now you can see how it's done. You can see how X places random blocks. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, I can't believe it. Action-packed. Action-packed streaming going on over here. Jeez, peeps, hold on to your seatbelt. I don't know why you got a seatbelt. I mean, if you're in a car, it makes sense. Yeah, of course you'd have a seatbelt. But if you're sitting at home, it doesn't make very much sense at all, does it? Cat says, I love when X reads messages and just adds a word that was never written again. I do it accidentally. It's like my brain is trying to. I think you know how you can see the last and first letter of a word and you can kind of know what the word is, but it's actually not that word. Like a couple of the letters are jumbled. I think my brain tries to do that, right? Except it does it with sentences, and in trying to predict the words of the sentence, I get them totally wrong. That sounds incredibly dangerous. What's incredibly dangerous? I always watch live streams while driving my car. That does sound dangerous. Please don't do that. Please don't drive the car and watch a live stream. Watch the road. I hear the road's really exciting and good. You should watch that. Now don't tell me I'm going to run out of these materials, because I ain't got too much of them left. Oh no, we got some more. That's why I hold my seatbelt whenever X does something, says Autism Father. Oh, goodness me. Right, if you can't tell what I'm trying to do, I'm desperately trying to use more wall than this stuff. Just in that last corner. There we go. Ow, fell in a hole. Right, let's get this bit here converted into ocean. Or water, or whatever. Fragrant Badger says we should totally have a turtle head emote. I agree. Let's hope Pony Butts has got some ideas. Oh my god, I want to play in a road now, says Camo J. What? Do you want to play in a road? That's a bad place to play. There's cars on that road. Goodness me. Right, let's get this a little bit over here. Aluv Cat says, my driving is pretty bad. I barely talk while driving, yet only third lesson though. Oh yeah, you're not going to be talking, you're going to be concentrating for sure. And third lesson, yeah, you're not going to be that good. I was driving today, and I had to drive at, like, not rush hour, but around 3 o'clock when the schools come out. And I just kind of realised today that, like, you know, obviously you're going to get better with time, right? But just the confidence and the control and remaining calm when there's a lot of traffic around really improved, like a lot more than I thought I had. That was nice. Then again, I don't want to be too confident about driving. Like, I think, you know, being very cautious is good when driving. Anyway, I was pleased with that. I thought that was good. The war on mycelium, peeps, it rages on. We'll continue to destroy these hideous blocks from the Hermitcraft server. And is that a gap over there? It is. Ah, okay. What's wrong with... Oh, it's going all the way over to the edge. Well, there it goes. Peeps, this is going to be it from me, this live stream. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. Oh, wait a minute. We're not on YouTube. We're streaming, so hit the follow button if you ain't done so already. But anyway, thanks to all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, it is appreciated. And right now, what we shall do is a raid on another streamer, YouTuber / whoever. Well, they've got to be a streamer, right? Let's go check Minecraft and see who is around and about. Right, I'm going to... Wait a second. I haven't checked the proper place. Oh, yeah. I'm going to send you over to Hypno today, peeps. Because Hypno's doing some Minecraft. Right. Sorry, distracting myself. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.